Guess what we're making today?
We're having pork chops and applesauce.
You're goddamn right, Peter. First things first, you gotta work on the applesauce. You wanna get yourself some apples, you wanna chop that shit down. That ain't gonna work. Let me get my knife. First thing you wanna do, you wanna slice up the goddamn apples. Get yourself a goddamn knife. You wanna slice that shit. You don't wanna dice it. We slice it. We're making applesauce here. Ain't your goddamn cider. You wanna slice that shit up. You wanna slice. You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing? You're rubbing it against, you're using the momentum of the goddamn cutting board to do it. You ever notice how my knife never leaves the goddamn cutting board? Do you wanna know why? Do you wanna know why? Because I'm a goddamn animal, that's why! Next step, you wanna put your brown sugar and your regular sugar in the pot with the applesauce. Let's put that shit in here. There you go. There you go. You wanna stir it a little bit. Let me get the pot there. You smell that shit, baby? Nobody makes sauce like me. Back up a little bit. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a little story here. Listen here. This ain't your goddamn mother's goddamn applesauce. Let me tell you a little fun fact. When I was working at one of my first jobs at TGI Fridays, we had a brown sugar and applesauce recipe. And you know who they got it from? The goddamn Wolf Chef. So don't you talk about my goddamn applesauce. Next step is breading the pork. You want to put some flour first thing. Because with the flour, it sticks to the pork. It sticks there. That way when you put it in the egg, it sticks. It's all sticky. Sticky pork. Now here's the thing. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. You want to get saucy? You want to spice things up a little bit? Put some garlic in the eggs. And you want to whip that shit up. You want to whip that shit up. And you get the breadcrumbs. Flour, egg, breadcrumbs, garlic. Those are the ingredients. You want to know a little Wolf Chef secret? Put some Parmesan in your breadcrumbs. It'll spice things up a bit. Alright, now you're going to put the egg in there. Put the egg in there, yeah. Let's get that pork in the egg there, yeah. You want to smother it with egg. Smother that. You put in the breadcrumbs here. There you go. There you go. Don't be afraid to make a mess. It's my goddamn kitchen. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Then we're going to fry that shit up. It's time to fry the pork. So put the pork in here. There you go. A little oil in the pan. Just enough to get the base. Put that shit in there. You want to put it on, like, I guess, like a little medium there. Because you don't want to burn it. You want to just get a little, like a golden brown. Like a golden brown on the outside. And you want to do both sides. Because you got to both sides before you stick it in the oven. You know what I mean? I'll throw this shit away. Now here. Here's the thing. You want to use a splatter screen. Because then you got yourself some pork juice all over your face. And you don't want that. So put that shit in there. Let's check on the pork. Look at that pork. Look at that goddamn pork. You see that goddamn pork? I like my pork like I like my women. Golden brown. Next step, you want to put the pork in the oven. Don't forget your oven mitts because you're going to burn your goddamn hands. Believe me, I've done it. Alright, you want to put that shit in there. You want to put the pork in there. Put it right there in the middle of the oven. You want to put that shit, look at that. Go in there and look. 350 goddamn degrees. That's how long you want to put the temperature at. Okay? And here's what you want to do. You want to put your timer on. No, that's not the timer. You put the timer on. And you want to put that shit for at least 20 goddamn minutes. And then you want to check that shit. Time to check the apples, baby. But first, here's a little secret. When you make an applesauce, put a little cinnamon in it. Get a little fancy pants with that shit. See that shit? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that cinnamon, baby. Look at that. Look at that right there. Then you want to mash that shit up. Yeah. You like that shit, baby? Well, the timer went off. It's time to check the pork. There we go, baby. Look at that golden brown. That's some Wolf Chef pork right there. Now, you want to get yourself a thermometer. That way you're cooking at the right temperature. Now, when you're cooking pork, you need it at 155 degrees. Then you got yourself some undercooked pork. There you go, baby. Now, listen. Always have a meat thermometer. You ever have to take a piss really bad? Except out your ass? That's what it's like to eat undercooked pork. Guess what time it is? Time to try pork chops and applesauce. That's some goddamn good applesauce. Let's try the pork. Oh my God, that flavor. The texture. Oh my God. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Until next time. Ow!